Hey guys, what's up? Mike Lock here. Thanks for tuning in to another video blog post. In this video, I want to talk about this concept of identifying your end game, and I'll get to that in a second, what I mean. But the reason why this topic came up was because I was answering an email. Somebody sent me an email, and they were commenting on this blog post that I put out a while back on college degree not being required, and you can educate yourself to be successful as a web designer. And this person was really excited about that idea and my experience with that, and proceeded to ask me questions like, Mike, where do I go? I'm really excited about this. Where do I go to get started? Now, I get questions like this all the time, and the way that I go about answering this question is first asking that person to identify, what does your end game look like? Okay, what does this all look like at the end of the rainbow? Okay, when you've completed your training, you succeeded on gaining some skills and some knowledge, what do you actually want to do? Okay, what do you want to become? What job title do you want? Who do you want to be working with? And those are the type of things that I would say that everyone needs to start there first, by identifying what your end game looks like. And you really want to get specific. You want to get specific because you want to get specific down to the title, the job title, the type of company you want to be working with, and things like that. And the reason why you want to get specific is a few reasons. One is that when you're specific in a goal that you want to achieve, is now you have something substantial to achieve, and you can actually go for it. Because if it's vague, you might get lost along the way. Okay, the second reason is, once you identify that specific thing that you want to achieve, then all the right questions will then fall into place. Okay, so at this point, you don't really know which questions to ask. If you're just now starting out, you don't even know what questions to ask, because you don't know where you want to go. Okay, because the web design industry is so broad. You have to narrow it down and be specific, so that then you can, all the right questions will fall into place. All right, so that's why I say everyone needs to identify what your end game looks like, and then from that, you're going to have a list, a chunk load of questions that pertains to that specific goal. Okay, so you have to identify, do you want to be a creative director working for a web design agency one day? Do you want to be a freelance web designer, UI designer, working for yourself, working at home, managing clients, both large and small? Do you want to be a front-end web developer? Okay, doing code for some startup or whatnot? Do you want to be a programmer, learning programming languages, JavaScript, PHP, all that other stuff, right? Java, things like that. Okay, so you first have to identify, and what I would encourage you to do, take the next few days, take the next few weeks, take this holiday season, and really identify and research what exactly it is that you want to do, because you may not be sure at this point. All right, and that's totally normal. So take the next few days, next few weeks and whatnot, research, identify, define exactly what it is that you want to do, and then identify what your end game looks like. And then from there, all the other questions, all the right questions will start falling into place. And you have that list of questions, you go to Google, you go to YouTube, you type in those questions, then you're going to get videos like mine, from other folks, blog posts, articles answering those specific questions that pertains to the goal that you really want to achieve. All right, so that's where I say everyone needs to start first, is figure out what your end game looks like. All right, thanks for watching, guys. We'll talk soon. Peace.